Kept you waiting, huh?
Hello there and welcome to the Cross Players Podcast, episode 135, recorded on Wednesday, 20th March 2024. My name is Lewis and today I'm joined by three absolute guys. The first of them being doesn't care about story, doesn't care about gameplay, doesn't care about graphics, doesn't care about genre, doesn't care about art style, doesn't care about the game, doesn't care about hygiene, doesn't care about work, doesn't care about food, doesn't care about, here we go, doesn't care about Coldplay, doesn't care about Coldplay fans, doesn't care about you, doesn't care about gamer score, doesn't care about fucking anything.
I do.
Like?
I cared about Coldplay this week because they're headlining Glastonbury and I'd quite like to go.
I'll be up for that, you know.
It's too late.
I'll be up for that. Oh, yeah, tickets gone, aren't they?
Who else is playing Glastonbury?
Dua Lipa.
Say that again.
Yeah,
Who?
Dua Lipa.
Do it. Do what? Isn't that an app?
Duolingo. Shania Twain.
Oh yeah.
That doesn't impress me much.
Her name is not Shania Twain. Her name is Elaine.
Yeah,
I learned that the other week.
That's pretty normal, isn't
Elaine.
it?
Elaine Twain.
Elaine Twain.
I think it's Elaine Twain. Her first name is definitely Elaine.
Ghislaine.
Elaine Mackenzie. Anyway, next up, fructose, sucrose, glucose, and everything like those. These are ingredients used to make a boy, the perfect boy. Thus Daniel Ward was born. Bing, a Bing
Hello,
camera. Is that a, what's the viewer viewing that? What do you see?
I don't even know if I could put it to. You might see if I.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Massive,
Ben.
massive penis.
Just Bing's length. It's a Bing thing.
It's probably the most annoying of all children's shows, I would say.
Oh, it's horrendous. Absolutely
It's up
terrible.
there.
They're all shit. It's up there with Bluey as the most shit.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Ben.
I love it.
I will come
Control
down
and
there
Bluey.
slap the smile off your face.
Did you know Bluey's a girl? Amazing.
Yeah.
Really? Oh, I'm not
Incredible.
watching it anymore. Terrible.
No.
Anyway, freshly sluiced and ready for action, he goes by many names. Barnacle, Grotty Sock, Fatty Boomblatty, Regina Blitz, Keith. But we know him as a slippery bugger, Ben.
Hey.
Hi, Ben.
Fatty
Anyway, back to
Bombati.
Bluey. You ever say anything bad against Bluey again, I will be severely disappointed.
I just don't get the fuss.
What do you want the kids to watch, Ben? What's your preference?
I don't mind. Whatever. No, I've actually tried, like, making them watch Bluey, and they're just not interested.
Do you enjoy anything? Do you enjoy? I mean,
Do I enjoy anything?
yeah. What's your? If you were to have your favourite kid show, not one that you enjoy, but that the kids watch, what would it be?
Oh, Bill and Ben.
News round.
News round.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey Dougie for me.
News round. What was that?
Hey Dougie. I still like Hey Dougie.
Hey, Dougie.
Oh.
Yeah, Matt, you're going to pass that now. I haven't watched it in a while.
Yeah,
That's
pretty
by Jane, He's Amazing Friends.
That's
not
annoying,
seen
that
that.
as well.
No, I'm not seeing that.
You just reminded me. I was on my first time speaking to a new colleague today on a call, and the subject got onto like kids, and I said, "Oh yeah, my kid's got a branded rubber duck, blah blah blah," and she went, "Oh, how old is he?" And I went, 28. Like classic, just deadpan.
Yeah.
I was 28, and she went, "Oh my god!" And I was, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" And I'm gonna have to explain to this person now that no, I'm joking. My son is not really 28 and he doesn't play with rubber ducks. It was right, super awkward. And I
So
instantly regretted it.
are they new?
No, I'm
Or are
new. That's
you the
my
new one?
first
So
time
they're going to go back
introducing
to the
myself
rest
to
of
them.
the-
Far too many inappropriate jokes. Move on. Move on.
Yes. Ghostbusters animated series was great. You're right, Phil, in the chat.
Yeah, but that was old
was.
though. We're talking about new stuff. Like the kids watch now, Phil. Come on, mate.
Which fellas?
Still watch that?
One or
Turtles.
two?
What? Just
Martial.
What?
Turtles. Martial. That's the footballer who plays for Man United. Yeah, just watch
Phil-
Martial.
We're
I know.
very much Alvin and the Chipmunks in here at the minute, and oh my god, that's annoying. I liked it
The
when I was young,
films.
hate it now. No, the TV show.
Oh, the films are terrible.
Rescue
Every
Rangers.
The
2
songs.
seconds, you get the song, like, and you're like, not again, not again.
DuckTales, that was good, wasn't it?
Ooh,
That was
Great
good.
tune. Great tune. Really good song.
Banger.
Rescue Rangers.
get your chip
Classic.
and down.
Biker Mice from Mars.
Get Along Gang. Get Along Gang. Did you ever watch that? I reckon that's before your time.
Is that like a southern thing?
Yeah.
Though?
Yeah.
It's like Watch with Mother.
Was it,
Get,
in,
get along, gang. Get along, gang. No?
No.
was it in colour
Each
or was
was
it black and white?
It was actually just a play.
It was just,
So,
just
it
his
was
mum and
a-
dad with hands
the radio.
behind a
Shakespeare.
shelf.
Was it one of those
Radio
things that if you,
series.
those wheels that if you spin and you're at the right angle, an image plays out in front of you?
Yeah. And for some reason, it always reminds me of like an air raid siren. I don't know why. Yeah. That was great.
In that shelter.
Good. All right, we're going to keep this to an hour. Let's talk about Dragon's Dogma 2. That released. Did it release? Is it out? The review scores are at least out
Out
Yeah.
on the 22nd.
on the 22nd, which is Friday.
The day
Um,
this releases.
The day this releases, apparently.
Committed to it.
The what?
He committed to it. He said Friday. He's gone for it.
That's it. That can be edited, though, can't it? So Dragon's Dogma 2. Let me just. I've done it last week. Let me do it again just now. The image on Pure Xbox. Thank you to all the legends at the Pure Xbox website for sourcing this picture. It looks like something from Elden Ring. There's a man standing. It looks like he's floating next to a bridge. Is there a troll under the bridge? We don't know. There's a lovely hill going up to an archway towards some rocks.
I think it's.
And that's Dragon's Dogma 2.
Make the point.
Anyway,
he's
what
collected a golden trove beetle.
So he has.
He has. Just to let you know. It says sheath or drawer. Weapon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Also it does. Grab.
Or draw.
Looks good. So it's got quite good reviews. Pure Xbox 10 out of 10. Eurogamer 5 out of 5. VG 24/7 5 out of 5. I think the lowest that I seen today was a 7, but that was from
Metro or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
some shite. aye.
That rag.
Metro Boomin. Yeah. And also kind of funny. Were
They're wankers the way.
a bit down on it.
They were
They're a
very
bit down on it.
that.
But that was only their kind of first impressions. Like I think Blessing had played like the first 7 hours, and then a couple of the others had played like the first hour or two. And they were all a bit meh. But it's a long game, so I don't know if it's. No, do you know what? It is fair to judge it on 7 hours, isn't it? Because let's face it, if we played a game for like 5 hours and it wasn't hitting, we'd all put it down.
Yeah.
So I think that's reasonable. Like a reviewer obviously has to see the whole thing through. I don't know if any of us would have that patience.
What was the crack with the criticisms? Was it anything specific or just boring? Or
Boring, mainly, I would have said.
is that what they were saying?
A bit dated as well. I think they kind of
Yeah.
said like it looks and feels a bit dated. But they are like the outliers, and the people that have seen it through to the end generally seem quite positive. It's like, what is it now? Like an 88 or something on Open Critic, something like that. So
I think some
Still
of the
good.
things that I seen though were like it very much. It's not so much a sequel, but it's like a reimagining of what they wanted the first one to be, and it builds on where it was strong in the first one. It's really builds in that, but where it had its faults, the faults are still there. So it's like they've made the good things better, but haven't made the worst, like the bad things, any better.
Yeah.
right.
But it seems
There's a couple,
go down. It seems to be going down fairly well.
Phil said,
Despite having picked this.
sorry, Phil in the chat, all the reviews I saw said a slow start. So,
And how long? How long is it? Do we know?
that's like
70-ish
a
hours,
ridiculous amount. Of
Well, you don't want a fast start every single game. A slow burner. Always room for a slow burner. Yeah, there's some comments here on pure Xbox. Lower scores are from console players. It's a real issue that Capcom should address. How can they address that? At least respect console players with a capped 30 frames per second mode.
So, just to clarify, on IGN, it took the first playthrough 33 hours to get through
wow.
it. But Inverse have said it's anything between 40 to 60. So,
Okay.
yeah, there you go. So you can do it in 33.
Still beefy, but
Yeah.
not crazy long.
Which maybe actually appeals to me more.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But-
If the 40 is much more palatable than.
It is.
Yep.
But yeah, I haven't seen anything about this that makes me really want to play it yet.
No.
I don't know why. Like none of the marketing in the last year or so, nothing.
Have you seen anything? I've seen it.
I think I've
don't think
maybe seen
seen
some
it.
trailers a few months ago or something, but I haven't seen anything that doesn't. It just looks like generic fantasy RPG stuff to me, and I haven't seen anything that's like a hook. The only, the hook for Elden Ring, which I was the same about prior to that releasing, was like thinking, oh, okay, George R.R. Martin, okay, it'd be quite cool to get lost in that world, but this just doesn't seem to have that. For me, I don't see anything special about it, but I haven't checked out any of the full reviews as yet. But
Well, we know that Max is going to play it, and if anything, that's probably going to put me off. Because, like, it's that kind of, the way the group is, that everyone will talk about something. Like when we're talking about Baldur's Gate 3, and then everyone started playing Baldur's Gate 3, it felt, because everyone was, like, really positive about it. As soon as Max starts talking about it, it's going to kill everything. The group's just going to die on its arse. Everyone's going to wait for this to come out for free in, like, 2.5 years' time. So, sorry, Max, but it's fact, mate. So.
Just to go back to that image, so and there are a few people who have mentioned Elden Ring and when talking about this game. Think back to the first shots that was seen for Elden Ring when you come out of like the initial area and you come up the stairs out to where the first sort of point of grace is, where the big crazy guy and the horse is. That image with the points of grace, sending you off in a certain direction. That image for Dragon's Dogma is quite similar in terms of like the elevation that's going on, that there's stuff there, that there's a person standing, there's a lot of crap writing on the screen. It just reminds me a lot of, like visually, that particular image that we've seen for Elden Ring.
is anyone here going to get it? A1.
No.
I am tempted, but
I'm tempted.
yeah, I don't think so, because I'm still playing what I'm playing at the moment, and I'm trying to be sensible. But I know what you mean, Lewis. Like that Vault 101 Fallout 3 kind of moment, where I don't know if that was the first game to do it, but it feels like to me it was the first game I experienced it, where it just opens, you get that piercing light, your eyes adjust, and then you can see like a huge cool vista ahead of you. Whereas like in Elden Ring, it's all about levels and like that building of, oh shit, I'm going to be able to go up there in a minute. So it's that kind of same feeling. I get you. But is that an open area? Do we know? We don't know.
Yeah. I'll get to go up there in a minute. 25 hours later. Come on,
It's a fucking dragon here! It's a fucking big dragon!
Trying to platform up the side of a cliff on a horse.
Yeah.
Great.
Familiar.
Great memories.
Yeah.
All right. Anything else on Dragon's Dogma 2?
No,
Larry Danglebag in the chat said it will be £20 before Christmas.
Clarified the FOMO isn't strong enough to pay full whack for it yet.
No.
I agree.
I agree with that.
I think what was probably quite interesting hearing some people talk about it is like, obviously it's coming out at the same time as Rise of the Ronin, and which is another one that seems to be very mixed, and some people are like really like, no, I'm not going to play any more of this because I'm far more enjoying Rise of the Ronin. And some people like, no, I'm dropping Rise of the Ronin because I'm far enjoying this. And it seems to be you're either a Rise of the Ronin type person, or you're this type person, rather than both. So that'd be quite interesting to see, as at time of recording, the reviews coming out for that tomorrow, and see what people say about that.
Yeah,
It's also really interesting that there's two quite last gen looking games coming out the same week that all these PS5 Pro leaks are coming out. They're like, what? Why do we need that? We're still making PS4 games.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Look at this brand new Tesla. By the way, Morris Minor. It's just like, it doesn't quite go, does it? It's a bit jarring. But it's good though. It's good that we're getting I know it's like a 9 out of 10 at the moment, but it's good that we're getting kind of like perceived 7 out of 10s, 8 out of 10s, and a couple of games for people that maybe the big blockbustery kind of game isn't their thing, or so
yeah. And I think it's okay, right? We had a very weirdly amazing year last year. I think this is much more normal, and the release cadence is probably what we should be more used to, and expecting not everything to hit 9, 10 out of 10. So it's not a bad thing.
You're kind of getting less 9, 10 out of 10s and more volume, because I mean, if you look at the next week alone, there's so many games coming out. It's quite ridiculous.
Same.
Agree.
Lovely. Deal of the week. Again, I've forgot to look for a deal. So Dan, you have a deal of the week you want to share?
Yeah, I have, Lewis. I've got EA Sports FC 24 is a historical low on Steam, so you don't even have to buy it from like a weird website. Over on Steam for £11.99. Now, FIFA has crossplay, and that is the cheapest you can buy it on PC. I think you can get it on Xbox as well for like £13.99. So again, if you wanted to jump in, it's absolutely amazing. And I believe it is also in the PlayStation Store as well for £13.99. Anyone want to hazard a guess how much it is on the Switch EA Sports FC 24? Anyone? 55 pounds. 55 fucking pounds for a slightly worse game. But yeah, reduced down £13.99 on PlayStation 4 and 5. Xbox Series X and S, £13.99. PC, £11.99. And Switch, £55.
So that's the deal of the week, yeah.
That's my deal of the week,
Poor kids. I saw the PS5 physical version for like 20, but there's no point in getting physical.
No,
it'd be worth buttons.
Shovelware, don't bother.
Yeah. Just as we're talking there, I found a deal. Tomb Raider 1 to 3 Remastered is down you can get it for $17.59 with a PlayStation Store gift card. Really good deal there. Obviously, 3 classic games. Excellent find there. Ben?
Great work. £18.74. Yeah, well found, Lewis. My pick.
It says $17.59 with a gift card. Get the gift card, like Shopee or something.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's quite good. What was your reason for putting that one, Lewis?
I just love the games. They're really good, and it's like a really good deal for me.
How much is it normally?
More than that.
So it's normally £25, and it only came out like a month ago.
You see.
So to be down to like 18, it's quite good. I've jumped at that price, and I've bought it.
Did you play the originals?
You're welcome.
Played the first 2. I didn't finish them, but yeah, loved the first one. A very formative game in my youth.
Polygonal.
Are you alright, mate? You having a stroke?
Polygonal.
Yeah, them.
He
Polyamorous.
goes by many names. Polygonal.
Yeah, great games. So I'm looking forward to trying them and getting a bit of that nostalgia hit, because I think they are how you remember them, not how they were, which is a good thing.
Okay.
Because how they were is probably not good. But you can switch between the two. You can switch between the old style and the new, which is cool.
So is it still tank controls though?
You can do both. You can do modern controls
can
or
you?
tank. Yeah.
But they recommend turning the tank controls back on because the modern controls don't really work because of how it's designed.
Not really.
But they have patched it quite extensively since it came out, so I don't know if they might have fixed that as well.
Don't
But anyway,
shit on his deal, Alex. Don't shit on the deal.
Yeah, I want to get deal of the week.
I
Damn it.
got scared of Tomb Raider 1 because of the tiger in the first part. Just completely like spooked me, and I never played it again. Same as Turok and same as Resident Evil, the first one. Like again, just got really spooked and never played them. So
Yeah.
like a cat.
I've got bad memories from Tomb Raider 2. That's the game that I jumped, saved,
Ah, yes.
Okay.
and then I fell in a pit of spikes.
Yeah.
I couldn't do anything about it.
Classic.
Alex, what do you have?
I have I like little CD keys deals. I've got the lovely Tinykin for £1.99.
Tinykin.
on Steam.
That is
Tinykin.
amazing.
Fantastic game for that amount of money. So if you can get this in PC for £1.99, you don't have it, you absolutely jump on that because it's
That is a good deal.
cracking little game.
Do you want one more little sneaky little deal as well? Kind of briefly touched on this in the WhatsApp group, and then didn't want to go into too much detail because I criticised Max for trying to build a PC for Tyler. Oh no, it was Reese. And the part I was going to say is CPI increases at the moment. Quite a few people in the group have been fighting against like BT and Virgin and other companies that are trying to put their annual rate in. You can fight it quite successfully. I would just say if you want to jump in the Discord and drop me a message, I'll tell you how. Because I got out of my BT contract today, and I only had to pay like 100 quid basically to do it. And that's I had another 18 months to go on it.
Amazing. And now back to Esther Ranson in the studio.
Today we're going to be cooking food.
Good tip. So I think deal of the week. I would have given it to Tinykin, but it's only on PC, Steam, and those virgins really need to get out of the house. So I'm going to give it to Tomb Raider collection. Giving it to myself here. Ben, try harder next time.
Great work.
Yeah.
Great choice.
Tomb Raider.
I would have chosen FIFA, to be honest. I thought that's a really good deal. That's a deal that makes me want to buy it.
Yeah.
Not play it.
Yeah. And
Never play it.
Play a long game.
yeah.
Question why you're doing it with your life. What the fuck are you doing?
One day
It'll be
I'll-
on PlayStation Plus within the next 2 months. So.
Yeah, definitely. One day I'll get that final, Ben. One day.
Yeah. I'm going to keep practicing in the meantime. Imagine if I had. If
All
I'd
the time,
been
just
secretly
ready for it.
practicing FIFA, just become.
Oh, go on
ready
then.
now.
Yeah.
Come on,
Fine,
Sean.
go on.
Come on,
Right.
Martial.
Does he still play football?
Yeah.
Does he actually still play for Man
Still at
United?
United, yeah.
Yeah.
28.
Never quite lived up to the hype, did he? But
No, he didn't. Unfulfilled
Not
potential.
many do it, man. You.
No, very true.
All right, shall we pick up and play?
Let's.
All right.
Forgot about this.
Let's pick up and play. It's a really unique feature, a bit that we do every week. Oh, it's so fucking bad. We go around the table and we talk about things that we've picked up or bought, depending on how you want to phrase it. And then if we've played games, we also talk about that. All clear?
Yeah, go on then.
Yeah. Ben, do you want to go first? You do your pickup first.
sure thing, Lewis. Great pickup this week from me. Very happy with this.
Calm down. Bring it down a bit. Cheers.
I picked up Persona 4 Golden, the physical version for the Switch via
Still in
limited
cellophane.
run games. Still in cellophane? Why would I already own the digital version, so why would I take it out?
Can you
But
get
yeah.
games in to taste it? Plenty
Why
of
do I
reasons.
need both? Alex, asking me why do I need both. I'm not even going to answer that. Yeah, just a great one. A great
If I
one.
ask it, we answer it. Why
I'll
do you
answer
need
it if you
both?
ask it. Well,
Why do you need both?
it's just a nice one for the collection, isn't it? It's a great little game, a classic. So nice one to have on the shelf.
How are
amongst-
those Switch shelves going? Like, I mean, we've not seen that Switch shelf for a while. Is it run out of space?
Shit,
What, the little
Switch
tiny
War.
one?
The little tiny.
Yeah, that can fit like 30 Switch games in it. So that during the pandemic, that had already served its purpose. So yeah, good one, nice one to.
Ben, how much was
add.
it? Mind me asking.
Oh, I think it was like £35 delivered, something like that.
Was it Amazon or just one of them?
Limited run.
Limited
So
one.
straight, it's just literally just come out.
And they got it straight away.
Near
Yeah.
enough, yeah. It's pretty quick.
About a week after they started dispatching them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Have they got like a UK distribution centre now or something?
Nope. This came all the way
Madness.
from the good old US of A.
Mad.
Oh, that's
So,
crazy.
Crazy.
Good one. That's me. That's all I've picked up. As I said, I did get a Tomb Raider collection and a couple of other digital bits and bobs, but that's it for physicals.
Physical. Alex, you nothing this week? That's 2 weeks in a row, if not.
See, I don't count digital stuff as picking stuff up, so
No.
I've not picked anything up. Digital doesn't count. I mean, there's been plenty on digital, but it doesn't count.
No. Okay.
It doesn't count.
I just played it.
Dan. What non-digital things have you picked up?
Nothing then. Absolutely nothing. I'm out then. No, I got Balatro digital because everyone was talking about it, so I've bought that. I haven't played it yet, but there you go. Got
Good.
that.
Lovely.
Max was
I've
talking
got a
about
new-
it.
I've
Is that
heard
what
it's
sealed the
alright.
deal?
Yeah, no, it wasn't. If anything, can I return it now? What's the deal?
I've got a new washer dryer. My washing machine broke, and I never had a tumble dryer, so now I've got a washer dryer.
We're looking at a new shed.
Pick up. Oh really?
Yeah, new shed.
Bigger one that you can
Well,
chill out in.
the one we.
Dan zone.
Well, I wish. So the one we got at the
Over
moment.
the door. Dan zone.
Dan's only. Dan's and dads. No, the actually sounds like a Nazi. Dan's and dad. I've got so the current shed we've got, all of the woodwork on the bottom is like going and it's all rotted. So it's been there since we bought the house 7-8 years ago. So I need to get rid of it. But you know, when you start looking at something and then you're like, ooh, for just another couple £100 more, we get one with windows. Oh, fucking hell, another couple £100 more. They'll do it for me. They'll put it up for me. Another couple £100 more. Oh, we get a fucking lean-to in there as well, lad. So yeah, I've been on that shed game. So I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated on Shed Watch. Sheds and CPI increases this week. That's literally that's all I'm here for.
Yeah, I'm keen to hear about that. I like when you're going to get something new and you're just investigating, you're looking at stuff. Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
It's great.
Loads. It's great.
See, we just
Ben.
rely on you for that, Lewis.
What?
Like, what's Lewis investigated and decided on buying it? Would buy that one.
Yeah, but literally is that, isn't it? You know, he's been looking at it for about 2.5 years.
Not at all. I'll give you a full review on the next week. But
Amazing.
initial impressions, very good. Ben, what have you been playing?
Okay, so speaking of new gadgetry, those video viewers watching us can see behind me. I've got a new TV. I've got one of them fancy OLED TVs. And
Does
so
Dan know
last
how big this telly is?
no. Do we want him to guess?
Looks like a really
Maybe he
weird
does
shape
know,
from this way, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's very hard to tell.
Got to be 50
It's
inch.
just like-
From 55 from here.
The old one was 55.
Oh, we've gone up 65 then. You bad
65,
boy.
yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
That extra 10
Too big.
inches.
It's too big for the room, Ben. It's too
It
big.
is too big. It's too big. It's too big.
Girthy.
But I love it, and yeah, I had a sort of chance to sort of tinker with it at the weekend. Thought, right, what games can I play that will kind of show it off? So played a bit. What are you laughing at?
7.5 hours of
Oh,
Balatro.
like, everyone's like talking about like, oh yeah, I was out tinkering with the car at the weekend, just fine tuning it. You're like tinkering with the telly, decide not to fucking play on it.
All right, let's go back to sheds, shall we? I was in my shed, banging a bit of wood.
You ain't got a shed. You've not got a
banging on the
shed.
shed?
Fucking shed. Of course I haven't.
Don't know you had a
When
clean
you
cold
said
wood.
you installed lights. The time you said you installed lights, when really you just stuck them to the wall. You just installed lights, man.
Have you know I installed all of these lights myself? Anyway, so I had to tinker with all the settings and played Demon Souls.
Nice.
I'd never played that before, but I'd heard that was like a gorgeous game to show off the power of the PS5. It is very gorgeous. Didn't especially enjoy what I played of it because it kind of made me do parrying and sword stuff, and I was like, I just want to throw spells. I don't want to do this. So I didn't play much of that. You can. I did pick the whatever the wizardy magic guy is, but you still start off with a sword
Choose me.
and a wand, and then you run out of your magic juice quite quickly. So you're kind of forced to use a sword a bit. And it's a bit like, I don't want to do
Spent
this.
all that magic juice in the shed.
Exactly, but it looks good. Yeah, really, really good looking game. So when I'm in the mood for punishment, I'll go back to that. But then I also played a bit of Rollerdrome because I had a look at what runs at 120 FPS and 4K, and that does, and it's just so good. Like, and I really enjoyed the game as well. But it's just slick.
It's meant to be very good, that game. I've heard good things.
Yeah, it's awesome. Really good, arcadey, tough as well. But yeah, it just looked incredible. Like, yeah, it was like
I was gutted that I spent money on that game.
Yeah, that was silly. And then the other one I played less to show off the TV and more because we just watched an episode of The Boys where a Nazi gets beaten up, and I thought, do you know what? I want to beat up a Nazi, and so I played Wolfenstein.
Super Smash Brothers.
The New Order. Yeah, so I played Wolfenstein: The New Order, like the first couple of hours with that, and yeah, that was good fun. Like, it's obviously aged a little bit, so it doesn't show off the graphical power of the PS5 or anything. But yeah, ran well, 60 frames per second, 4K, looked great. But yeah, probably not one I'll go back to in a hurry just because it's not really my sort of game. But it did give me my anti-Nazi fix that I was looking for, so that was good. And
it's nice that
we
jump
all need that now
to...
and again.
What tally did you have before it? Was it OLED before, or was it LCD?
No, it was just LCD.
It's a hell of a jump.
55
Yeah.
huge, like incredible, and like you really notice it when you're watching something with all the lights off, and then the screen goes
Ooh.
black, and it's like
Alright.
black.
Yeah.
Well, you know. Yeah, very impressed with the tech behind
Have
that.
you-
If anyone's,
Sorry, mate.
Okay,
I was
go
going
on.
to say, have you got any 4K Blu-rays yet?
I don't have any Blu-rays.
We'll get
don't-
we'll get you a 4K UHD Blu-ray, whatever they're called. But on the Lord of the Rings one, when you put it in, the Warner Brothers logo at the start is possibly the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in like 4K HDR. It just fucking pops, and so every single time, Sophie and I are like, So yeah, it's very cool.
Yeah, yeah, I would like to watch the movies as well in full fidelity. But then yeah, beyond tinkering with the new TV, I've been playing a lot of Unicorn Overlord still, mostly handheld on the commute, before bed, whatever, and still very much enjoying it. Love the battles, like the bits in between. They're like, yeah, okay, this is okay, but the actual battles themselves are fucking brilliant. Really,
The battles are very frequent though.
yeah. You can
You're not
basically just
long
go
between
from one
battles.
to the other. Yeah, exactly. So that is great. There's an online. You can battle each other online as well.
Oh really?
I think you might have to finish the game first to unlock that, but I'm pretty sure I saw
Oh, okay.
something. I'll check the box, but it did say something about like battling friends or something. I'll look it up. I'll look it up while someone else is.
Yeah, okay.
Chatting
Thank you,
away.
Ben. All right, Alex.
I've been playing a few little things this week. bought the golf, so we got some codes through for bought the golf because that released on PlayStation and I think it was just PlayStation this week. Was it PlayStation and Xbox? I'm not sure. I'd never played it before on Switch or on PC, and I've been really enjoying that. Such a cool,
So silly.
daft little game,
Yeah.
so silly and so enjoyable. Just really creative in terms of not what you'd expect. And if you played it before, I don't think you would get the same kind of kick out of playing it again on another console. But you haven't played it, that initial kind of like, what the fuck's going on here, and then just laughing at it. Really
I want to say that I played that on phone. I think it's on Apple Arcade, wasn't it?
It's
I think
on
there's
Apple
what-
Arcade,
Yeah.
yeah.
And there's What the Car is the other one, I think, on the phone.
I've
And
not
you
tried
get
that.
What the Bats on VR. I think that's just I think there's only the 3 of them. Maybe not. I think it's just. So I've really enjoyed that. Highly recommend if you haven't played it before. Another little game that I've been playing is Match Village. Probably nobody will have heard of this, but it's like a cross between Dorf Romantic and Candy Crush.
Right.
So it's like a similar setting to Dorf Romantic where you've got all these little hexagons and you're trying to place them around these different maps, but the difference is you're not just trying to build it out, you need to like get a score on each map to move to the next island. But as you match 3 of them, they'll join together and like build like into the next level of a building, and then you need to join 3 of those together to kind of get to the next level again. So there's like 2 different things going on at the same time. So it's pretty cool. Daft little game, cheap little game. It's quite fun. And I mentioned last week I had a real craving for playing WWE. So I've been playing WWE 2K24 because it's 40 years of WrestleMania and I've been a little bit nostalgic for WrestleMania and stuff. Thought I want to play that showcase mode. So I've started playing through the showcase mode. I'm not getting too far through it yet. I think it might be the first 4 or 5 matches through. So it's been things like Macho Man versus Ricky Dragon Steamboat and Hulk Hogan versus Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan versus Macho Man. It's just so well done, kind of cutting between the old footage and into the matches and kind of telling you the story of it all. And I'm really enjoying it, and the gameplay is really good because I haven't played these games properly for a while, and it's quite complex and quite a lot to learn. So it's going to take me a wee bit of time to get used to it again. But they've come on leaps and bounds, and since
What was the last one
2K
you
took
played?
over, I think I tried a little bit, maybe 20. What was the bad one? Was it 20 before they took the
20.
year off?
Oh, there was not 22. Was the one that was
I
just.
think 22 was the one
Nah.
that came back, and I think 20 was the bad one. So I think it was maybe
Really?
the bad one I played last. I can't remember, but it certainly came on a long way from there, and the actual gameplay of it was really good.
Do you have a history like wrestling? I guess not. You wouldn't have a history with wrestling. Were never a big gamer as a lad.
I loved wrestling when I was younger. Like it
Yeah,
was,
same.
It was. I was that one at school that you knew in the Monday morning when I was in late that I wouldn't get in early in the morning because I'd been up watching the Rumble or whatever, like, to have to watch it live, and I had them all on VHS. Like had to recorded them all and piling all up the tapes, and I absolutely loved it. And then it just got to a stage where I felt it stopped. But
Aye.
so kind of getting back to all that stage, because the first WrestleMania I remember was WrestleMania 8, first one I watched. So kind of get into all that. Then thinking it's now 40, I'm like, fuck, I really am getting old. Like, it really does resonate in that way. But it's nice to go back and kind of have that feeling of nostalgia with it. I think if it hadn't been that 40 years of WrestleMania as a showcase mode, I don't think I would have bothered. But I think because it is that, I'm like, no.
It's getting really good reviews, and I remember the WrestleMania game I think I had in the SNES, and it was like Razor Ramon, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Bret the Hitman Hart, like all those kind of guys, and like that was when I was watching it, that kind of era onwards. I think I stopped to kind of leave just as The Rock was becoming like prominent, that kind of era, like Stone Cold Steve Austin had been a thing. So yeah, man, like they were so much fun. Like all the big events, the way they build up to that. Vince McMahon's obviously a very, very naughty man and a bit of a nutter for like, what is he, 80 or something ridiculous. So but the legacy of WWF, WWE has been it's been awesome. So I might pick that up. I am tempted to get that. I've seen a couple of deals on it as well, which are cool.
It played in so many different modes and stuff in it as well. So yeah,
What's he got?
that's Fast work.
A live pickup.
Live delivery. Live what's in the
Oh,
box.
we know what it is.
Live poo up.
He's gonna swap it in. He should do. That'd be quite good.
But that's been me, I think. I don't think I've played much else other than VR stuff.
Well, let's just walk us through it, Ben.
Come on, Ben.
What's your? So I've just taken delivery.
You've
of a new
received a
item.
package.
Received a package.
Looks like a
Let's have a
girthy
look.
one.
That's just what I think it is.
Funny if it was something else.
Yeah, I better just check it.
Tins of soup again.
It is. There we go. Brand new microphone. Thank you, Patreon supporters. It is. So that means this microphone that I'm speaking to you via right now is winging its way over to Reese, providing that this one works well enough, and he'll be using this one. So that's nice, isn't it?
That's nice.
That's
Altruism.
nice.
Yeah, and that you've done that before, Ben, because this microphone that I'm speaking into,
Yeah.
you once spoke into, and you're like,
Yeah.
I think it's
And you did-
broken, but give it a shot.
You did the same with me, and this might.
Very good.
Banter.
Yeah, that's cool.
Start
Looking forward to
talking like
looking
Frank
forward to
again.
tinkering with this, Lewis.
Oh dear.
Sure, whatever
In the
your
shed.
definition of tinker is, you do you, you do you, boo.
That over.
I've just been playing Unicorn Overlord when I've had a chance. I've had less chance this week than I did the week before, so I've not progressed that much further, but still really enjoying it. Like you're saying, really enjoying the battle, and I do quite like the story side to it as well. I like snuggling down and listening to them talk for 25 minutes. It's good. I like it.
It's not that talky though. I think
No, it's not that bad.
it's quite. I think it's quite restrained, and like you said,
Yeah.
you can basically just go from battle to battle if that's all you're interested in.
Yeah. I think the timer aspect, I've noticed this more so in last week, is really clever. Like, so there's a timer at the top of the screen that counts down the time limit you have to complete the stage. And so now is here on the map, and there are a couple of different routes you could go to, but you obviously get more points, higher score if you get rid of all the enemies. And so you're like, how am I going to do this? Because like I can't go all one way and then double back and come all back the other way. But there are mechanics that you can almost warp, I would call it. If you can withdraw a unit in one garrison, you can withdraw them somewhere else. It means you can zip about the map quite quickly. But what I've noticed is that about 70% of the time I'm coming to the goal and it's getting quite close to the timer.
That's good. I think you're playing on the one difficulty level up from me, aren't you? Because I'm playing on normal.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
playing
playing
on
on-
tactical, aren't you?
No, I'm playing on the normal mode,
All right.
the middle option.
I haven't had that issue. Like
Yeah,
I
but
always
you-
feel like
you-
I've got plenty of time left.
But you doing everything on the map.
Well, I'm winning the battle.
That's not that, but after.
No,
after the battle-
I'm clearing out all of the enemy command posts and getting rid of everything. Maybe I'm just.
All right, well, you're doing better than me, Ben. Fine, well done.
But I'm doing a lot of like. Have you got any witches in any of your units?
Just one.
Okay, because there you can use like valor points to. They can basically teleport to any other unit
Cheap.
or any other. But that's hey, wizardry, cheese mage. But there's loads of stuff like that, and like obviously giving them. There's different ways to speed up your unit so that you can go one place and then get around somewhere else really quickly. And there's flying units that ignore the terrain entirely. So there's ways around it.
Ethan in the chat said, "Ha ha ha! That means you're shit at the game, Lewis."
Well, no, we can't all be master tacticians like Ben with his. Oh, just get your flying unit. It ignores the terrain or put something on a horse.
All the time.
Ben has priors, right, of being a
What?
big fucking liar.
Clarify.
He's just doing it to make himself look good. He's
Yeah, I'm all about that. Well, we can find out because I've found out that there are online battles, and I am at the stage now where I'm about to unlock them once I finish the battle that I'm currently on.
oh really?
So you have to get to a point in the story, and then you unlock online battles.
Right,
So we
showdown.
can, and they're asynchronous. So just like we did with what was that fucking?
Still waiting for you to take your turn, Ben.
What was that
Wargroove.
game? Wargroove. That was it. We can do that all over again.
Not play it.
Stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
Great. Can't wait.
Yeah.
That's me.
Great game. Great game.
All right. Anything else? Anyone wants to on pickups, please? Anything? Yes. No.
Well,
Maybe.
you haven't asked me.
Haven't I?
Nope. You asked me about picking up, but I haven't told you what I've been playing, which is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, which is a pretty
Alright,
big game,
okay.
Lewis.
Anyway, we're moving on. Sorry.
Pretty big game, mate. Has anyone
Current
played?
game of the year.
Well, yeah, I think so. Has anyone played Final Fantasy VII Remake?
No.
tried.
Yeah, it's a bit rough going, I think, if you're not familiar with Final Fantasy VII and you wanted to jump in something. I don't think you need to play Remake. A lot of people have said that you do. I really don't think you do. I think you can pretty much watch all of the cutscenes that take like 30 minutes on YouTube and just get yourself refreshed to where this game is up to. I also don't think it matters too much about the original storyline, and there are some differences in the remake. I don't really think you need to have that knowledge of the original game as well. So there you go. That's my point on the original game. On Rebirth, so I've played through Chapter 1 and I'm about halfway through Chapter 2. So maybe like 4 or 5 hours into the game. It's so much fun. It's so much better than Final Fantasy 16. It is literally how that game should have been made, and why the fuck those two different studio parts didn't speak to each other while they were making it is absolutely absurd. Like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth just has constant mini games wherever you go. Like the card game in that is horrendously addictive. I never really gelled with Gwent in The Witcher 3, but Final Fantasy 8 and 9 both had different card games in them that were horrendously absorbing, and this is no different. So yeah, I've just been running around playing card games against people rather than actually progressing the story, and I think I've probably done that for about an hour and a half, where I am at the start of Chapter 2. So yeah, it's really, really cool. The fighting in it is super refined and a lot of fun, whereas it felt like 16 at times felt a little bit benign and boring. This kind of changed it up. The enemies and the design of them and the way that they attack is absolutely fantastic. And I think the kind of key to this game is like it is absolutely stunning. It's one of the best looking games I think that I've played on the PS5, if not ever. In performance mode, it's absolutely stunning as well. So yeah, very, very fun. Really enjoying it. Can't wait to play more of it. What I will say is I played the most of that game while Soph was away about 2 weeks ago. So I was looking after the boys most evenings, and I was just sat on the sofa with the Portal, and again I've just completely fallen in love with the Portal again.
Nice.
What a great bit of kit. Now that I've hardwired the PS5 and I'm just like sat there, yeah, it's so stunning. Like the screen is just unreal on it. It doesn't get half the credit that it deserves for how good that screen looks, and the tech is just so simple to play with. So yeah, brilliant, really, really cool. So thumbs up for the Portal, and excited to continue playing Rebirth.
I'm glad to hear that because
Yeah.
I'm so like used to you being kind of slightly disappointed by JRPGs or any new Final Fantasy stuff. So that's really nice to hear. And look forward to hearing your thoughts.
I'd encourage you to
Coming
jump.
weeks.
Like if you enjoyed 16, you will enjoy this game more. And I think even without the backstory and, like I said, all the things that you probably need to fully understand why this game's been remade, it's definitely worth it. It's just a standalone game, so consider it, or I'll send you my copy once I've finished with it.
I like the idea of playing remake though, because I think, I know obviously roughly what the setting is and the general what you're getting up to in that game, and I do like the sound of that still. So, and I think that's probably still pretty visually stunning as well, isn't it?
Oh, it's gorgeous. The only problem with it is a lot more fetch quests, and the kind of like the filler in it is just a bit. Yeah, you're going from one part to the other quite a lot. It's just that part's dated, but they seem to have gotten rid of that in this game.
That's good.
So
That's
yeah,
good.
but definitely worth it.
Like fetch quests that you need to get, that you need to do, like mandatory fetch quests.
Yeah,
originally.
there are. Yeah, so that it's like go and find 7 cats. Go and find the kids. You need to bring them back to the school. Go and find the ingredients for my pizza. I need to go and talk to 6 old men. Like it's just stupid stuff like that where it was a bit,
They were the
bit
they,
early 2000s.
they were the worst bits of 16. Like
Yeah.
why on earth they
Yeah.
put some of that stuff in 16? I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, but again, it feels like they've kind of like improved it, and
That's good.
the beauty about remake was that it was the story, so you were kind of getting through it just to get to what the story was and the differences in it. So Rebirth's a bit different, where it genuinely feels fun to play.
Lovely. It's those games I've all get round to play, but I've just never been in the right mood to play them. Yes, balloons.
It's your birthday.
I still don't know how that happens.
Do that.
Let's try.
Both hands.
Wow. It was like that. Thumbs up. There's a thumbs up.
Usually one does thumbs up one, but if you do that with Max, they do the light show or something.
Yeah, that's the one that goes a light show, isn't it?
Yeah. There we are. Look at that.
Whoa.
For audio listeners, nothing really to report.
No.
No.
Shall we do a quiz?
Want to do a
Quiz
quiz?
and some
We
fantasy
love
critic.
a quiz.
Okay, I just need to go and get a friend. I'll be
Okay.
20 seconds. Just a little friend that's
Yeah,
going to help
thanks.
us out. Carl, are you watching, mate? Let's see if he's watching in the chat. Everybody ready to play a quiz? Yeah?
Born
Yeah.
ready.
Born ready. Oh.
Oh.
Oh. What's happening here?
Oh.
Like just in that position.
YouTube.com/thecrossplayers. Yep.
Just in the interim. If you go is that what we just did there? Patreon.com/thecrossplayers.
I said YouTube.com/thecrossplayers.
Oh, okay. Patreon.com/thecrossplayers. You can support us from as little or as much as £2 a month. And you can get access into the WhatsApp group. That's your crazy WhatsApp group.
Oh.
Hello.
Hi.
Hiya. It's me, Carl.
Carl.
Hi, Carl.
Hi.
Hey, Carl.
I'm the new
You're bigger than I
crossplay.
remember.
I'm the new crossplayers mascot.
You look much better with your
I'm
hair.
from the Wirral.
the widow.
Wirral. It's a wonderful place. It's very hilly, and a lot of people have wiggly eyes. There's kids in prams and monobrows and big foreheads just like mine. I like walking, Rocket League, panna coffee, computers, cameras, showers, boobies, and Ricky Gervais. I like bunnies, and my best friend Dan. Yeah.
Are you, Carl? Are you able to stand on maybe a little step or anything? 'Cause
Yeah,
we can't
no.
fully see you.
Sorry.
There you
I'm
are,
up here now.
you little fella.
Hiya.
You've got some new clothes.
Hiya, it's me. Hiya. Yeah.
I like your polo shirt.
Yeah. Thank you, mate. You're a bellend. Only joking. I'm taking the
Sorry,
piss.
Carl.
Anyway, Lewis,
Yeah.
I've got a game for you.
Oh, yeah. What is it, Carl?
I've got a game for you all. It's very difficult for me to hold my hand up, but I'm doing it. I've got cramp.
You're doing great.
Okay. It's
As
called...
Carl does in real life.
The game is called Carl is Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Carl is cool. He's thrown a kettle over a pub. What have you done?
I've not done that.
Hold on. Just need to adjust myself. It's a simple game. For you simple people, I'm going to spray my hot list all over your tired eyes, and you've got to tell me if they're real or fake. Kind of like Mario's Mario, but without the Nintendo pedo making it difficult. This week, it's computer game characters. You get 1 point for correctly guessing if they're real or not, and another if you can guess what game they're from. Ready? Work together.
Sorry, Carl. I was. What? Say that again.
Sake. I'm genuinely getting cramp. This week it's computer game characters. You get 1 point for correctly guessing if they're real or not, and you.
Come on.
Man's arm cramps for holding it aloft for 20 seconds.
You get 1 point for correctly guessing if the character is a real game character or not, and another if you can guess the game they're from. Yeah.
Got you. Okay, mate. Yeah.
There we
Sounds great.
go. That was easy. Ish. I'm gonna have a rest. Ready? First one. Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's do it.
Ready?
Ready?
We're ready. Are we working as a team? By the way?
Yeah. Working team.
Okay. Cool.
Spyro.
What?
Spyro.
Fake.
Spyro.
Spyro. You fucking messing.
Graph.
Yeah. As in
The
Spyro
dragon.
the Dragon.
Spyro.
From Spyro the Dragon.
Yeah. Real or fake?
Real.
Real.
Yeah, real. There we go. 1 point. That's fucking
Okay.
more
Good
difficult
Point,
than it has
we
to
guessed
be.
the game.
Second character. Ashley Riot. Ashley Riot.
Don't recognise that name at all.
Shut up, you bastard.
No.
Ashley Riot. Real
Don't
or
know, what do you
fake?
think? Hard one.
Real or
That's what
fake?
they do in up at
Hard
St James's Park, isn't it?
Oh,
Aye.
Doing Ashley Riot.
still soft.
Football reference. Yeah, no idea.
Fake.
It is real. From Vagrant Story. One of Dan, my best friend's favourite games. Ben?
You say Dan's your best friend.
Yeah.
Do you think you're his best friend?
Dan, are you my best friend?
Yeah, mate. Yeah, you are.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
Really though?
Yeah, of course, mate. Yeah, of course.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you. Oh, he's lovely.
Carl.
Yeah.
I would assume these are quite close considering where his hand is.
Oh, fuck. Ben,
Yeah.
have you ever watched the videos of our Lord and Saviour Jesus Christ, aka Ricky Gervais?
I've watched some of his work. Yes.
Alex,
Yes.
I've got a question for you.
Ooh.
Please don't take offence. Because you've got a husband, does that mean all of your toilet seats are permanently up?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Dan,
Yeah.
the dream.
his toilet seats are always up.
Are they? Yeah.
Yeah, they are. That's so cool. Lewis,
Yes.
please don't take offence to this one either, but what's the long card number on the front of your debit card, please?
I don't have it with me. I'll message it. I think it starts with 4.
Okay, next character. Henry Ford.
The real human being.
Henry Ford. Real or fake game character? Play the
Fake.
game.
Is he like
Okay.
in Forza?
It's
or
in
something?
Gran Turismo.
He's
Real or
referencing
fake?
Gran Turismo.
Referencing Gran Turismo.
Real or fake?
I'm going to say fake. His reference is not in it.
Is it real
Unless
or
he has
He's
fake?
not a character, is he?
Fake.
Fake. Let's go fake. Fake.
It's fake. Well done. Famous car manufacturer Henry Ford, best known for making the Jaguar. Is that right?
Dan, got anything to say about that?
No. He's very quiet. Uncharacteristically quiet. Okay, next video game character. Pizza pasta. Pizza pasta.
Pesto.
That sounds real.
That sounds like it could be like the Italian character from Punch Out or something like that, because they were all like really. Yeah, I think that's real.
He thinks it's real.
Carl, did you do something to Dan there?
No.
Because I could see him behind the desk briefly, and then you kind of thrusted and he vanished.
Oh, no. Pizza pasta, real or fake?
Real.
Real.
What? Yeah, real. Well done. What game?
No idea.
Punch Out.
Yeah, you got it, Ben. Well done, mate.
Punch
You're
Out.
my favourite cross player.
Oh.
As he is, everyone.
Ben. Ben,
Ooh. Yep.
have you ever been into a newsagent and bought one of the top shelf gentleman's rhythm pamphlets?
I have. Yeah.
They
Not
got new
recently.
ladies in them. Big
Yeah,
ones,
You.
small ones, ones with two little turtles covering the boobies. Another one sat in the toilet. Another one that's saying "ooh."
Okay. I don't feel like you should be reading them. And how do you even get up there?
Forehead.
Go gadget forehead. There it is.
There it is. Okay, next person. Miles Prower. Miles Prower.
That's real.
Fake.
Oh. Real or fake?
Real.
Real.
From
What?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Well done, Ben. What's his real name in it? Or
Tails.
Tails.
Tails. There we go. I stand for a full house. Next game name. Hans Clamp. Hans Clamp.
Sounds very fake.
I think we should think this one over for a while.
That sounds like Dan has made that up.
And Cramp.
Hans Clamp. Hans Clamp.
What do you reckon, Alex? You go for this one.
I mean, there's a little bit of me that thinks it could be real, but a little bit of me that thinks it could be fake. I'm not quite sure. Fake.
No, it's real. Parasite Eve. Okay. Next character. Soul Bad Guy. Soul Bad Guy.
That sounds like a Death Stranding Kojima stupid name, because they've all got ridiculous names, haven't they?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
I recognise that kind of name as well, but I don't know if it's from like a TV show.
Lewis,
Yeah,
how big's your kitchen?
it's quite small, to be honest.
Oh. Alex.
In the wrong location, my wife would say.
Alex,
Uh-huh.
who does all the cooking in your house?
Not me.
Not you. Oh,
No.
interesting.
The maid.
Can you write that down?
Yeah, write it down. It's fine.
Thank you. Okay. Okay. Next one. Oh no. Soul Bad Guy, real or fake?
Real.
Fake. Okay, real.
Ooh, yeah, he's real. He's from
What's he from?
Guilty Gear.
Oh.
Next one. Ceaseless Discharge. Very funny. Stop laughing.
Sorry.
Fake. Fake. That sounds like something
real.
you would make up, Carl.
Real.
It's real?
Real. Dark Souls.
Is it really?
Google it.
Oh.
I think there would be a
Lewis.
Dark Soul at the end of that.
Subscriber from Carl. Oh, I've subbed. Why am I subbing?
I don't know, mate. I've no idea. You've got a lot of money. You're buying a lot of lenses at the moment for your camera.
Yeah, I mean. Okay, next one. Dick Burns.
That's got to be real.
Real.
Dick Burns. Lewis.
I'm gonna go with Ben on this one. Real.
No, not real. But if you've got a cream, can you let me know? Next one, Dick.
Not real.
Dick Gumshoe.
How many of these are there, Carl?
Dick Gumshoe. Not many more now.
Real.
Yeah.
From
Yeah, it's real.
Gumshoe.
Yeah, it's real. What game?
Gumshoe.
No, Ace Attorney.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Carpenter. Mr. Carpenter.
Real.
Ben?
Yes,
have,
Carl.
Have you ever heard of a Cronenberg?
Don't. Did Dan tell you about the Cronenberg?
Did you tell me about Cronenberg?
Yeah,
No.
just try and get him to say it.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, he might do it.
No,
I'm
he
not going to
doesn't-
say it.
Doesn't
Carl.
want to do it.
He might do it.
He doesn't want to do it.
He could do
Not
it.
doing it.
Okay, he's not doing it. Okay, next one. Oh yeah, no. Real or fake, Mr. Carpenter?
Real.
Yeah, he's real. What game?
I've got no idea.
Earthbound.
Carpenter Simulator.
Earthbound. Last one.
Yay.
Waka. Waka, waka, waka.
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 Real.
Waka. 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 Waka.
Just choose that name so you could do that. Real.
Waka. What game? Real, yeah. What game?
Pac-Man.
No. Anyone else? What game? No. Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X. Yeah. Lewis, did
Me?
you enjoy the game?
I loved it, Carl.
What's your home address?
You know what my home address is.
No, I don't.
You've been.
Say it for me.
I enjoyed it more because you were here, Carl.
Okay, me too.
And I agree with Alex that brushing your hair forward like that really helps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that as well, Carl. And we have spoken sort of in private about self-editing as well, and just maybe sometimes just saying less. You say more by saying less.
Yeah,
but you're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
Honestly, mate. Thank you.
Okay.
Was it not
really
Ronan
good.
Keating that said, you say it best when you say nothing at all?
Yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Ooh. Episode title: Rise of the Ronan Keating.
Ooh.
Right, Lewis.
Life is a roller coaster. You just gotta ride it. Bye.
There we go. Bye,
Love
Carl.
you. Bye.
See you later.
Bye. Bye, guys. See you later.
Cheers, mate. See you on Discord.
Love you.
Bye. See you later on my own. Bye. See you.
That was interesting.
That
Nice to
was.
see Carl. It seems
It's
like
always
doing
nice to see him. Yeah.
He's bigger than I remembered. Do you want to do a what's it called? Fantasy critic.
Quick roundup.
Quick roundup. Oh, we've got our first negative points on the board. First negative points.
Ooh. Is that the first?
We've had negative points ages ago.
No, but yeah, but that was just from a counter pick. So I mean, this is the first pick that's actually going
right.
negative. Yes. So it's unfortunate for Sean, Ubisoft, that Alone in the Dark has scored a measly 62 and has got a minus 8 point.
Ooh.
Jodie Comer didn't save it.
Damn.
Oh, Dan, when you were away, I don't know if I think you were in the same room there, but Carl came back and came past and did a quiz.
Oh no,
Just to
yeah.
catch up.
You said hello before. It's fine. It's okay. He was lonely. It's okay. It's good.
So that's not done Sean's chances much good. But currently in first place, still, it's Devolver Digital, Benji Kong. The reigning champion is still in the lead with 53.61 points from his 4 released games, although one didn't do as well as you hoped it had been. Still got positive points. Your constant Galuga.
Yeah,
Galuga.
Awooga. I thought it would be about the mid-70s. I think that's where it's landed.
Not quite that 26 for Rebirth, is it?
No. Game of the year. And Lewis has got, Dragon's Dogma coming out.
Yeah,
soon.
18
first
points for that, Lewis.
Yep.
Bad, mate. Not bad.
Yep.
Good going, not.
Get full scores when Peach's Castle, whatever the fuck it's called, comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Why, Princess Peach's Showtime. I mean, that'll probably still score 80 and it's like
Yeah.
dog shit. But
So,
Yeah.
how many gaps have you guys got left? Because I've got 2, I think.
I've got 1. Well,
Yeah.
3 really, because there's 2 I need to drop because the Switch isn't coming out anymore.
How many can you drop this year? Is it 2?
1.
Okay. So you can only drop 1.
Unless
Unless
delayed.
it's confirmed as delayed into
So
next
then you
year,
can
and
get
then you
two.
can drop it for free.
Well, it's
Yeah.
slightly different this year as well when you get to it's either the 1st of October or the 1st of November. You can drop any unreleased games and pick stuff up.
Hmm.
Oh, you're...
Now he tells us.
Yeah,
I
I
did
thought
tell you
that.
that
yeah.
at the
I
beginning.
think
It
I
was
still
part of
got,
the
like,
rules.
Sean
5 or
all
6.
over again.
Pretty sure I told you that at the beginning.
Mm.
And I also swapped. I did a wee swap say. So the first trade and swap say that was actually completed. So I swapped the DLC for Alan Wake for Rise of the Ronin, which could be good, could be
No.
bad. We'll
So
see.
you picked up Rise of the Ronin, did you?
Yes.
And Phil 2 got
The way you said that.
Alan Wake DLC.
Mm.
Interesting. I do love the trading aspect of it, although that's the only deal that's gone through.
That's the only one
It
that's
is
gone
good
through.
fun.
I
And
actually think.
the things I had to do to get that to go through.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I do actually think Lewis should have taken me up on my offer now for like the Plucky Squire and 20 points. So I think that'll beat Dragon's Dogma 2 now.
I think Plucky Squire would be lucky if it hits 80.
Really? Fucking hell, that's fighting talk there, mate. Shitting all over my ear there. It's fine.
But I think this year there's room for 70s. I think because obviously last year there was fewer of us playing it. It was
More
just us
big
four.
ones. Yeah.
Yeah, we had all the big ones, but we need a few 70s. I think the problems are going to be where your best games are like mid 80s,
Yeah.
and then you've got a couple of negatives, you'll be out of the running. So
Yeah, you're in trouble.
slow and steady wins the race.
Well,
But
I've
then
still,
it's
I've
when
still
all
got
the
5 or
tax-
6 spaces.
Yeah,
All the
you
tactics
played it
come out
well.
at the end because I mean, if someone's winning and we don't want them to win, and then we all start clubbing together and swapping games so that
Oh,
they don't
that's
win, I mean, like, yeah.
That's
Can you
why
swap
I'm
these?
being a gracious king. Don't want that to happen.
Wonderful.
But then I need to approve all trades.
Do you?
Yeah.
Was that why they were pending? You cheeky so-and-so.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
And he somehow accidentally made me the admin at one point, and I was like, I can't be trusted with this. Please take it back.
Too much responsibility. Like Monopoly money, isn't it? Oh, look, another 100.
Yeah. But no, it's good. It is definitely more fun now that a few more of us are doing it. It makes it
Yeah, agreed.
much more interesting.
Quite a few games over the next couple of weeks releasing though.
Yeah, it's a big couple of weeks.
Got Princess Peach Showtime, as you mentioned. South Park Snow Day next week. Open Roads next week. Pepper Grinder next week. Rise of the Ronin still to come.
Quietly confident on Pepper Grinder. It
I
seems
think
to
Yeah,
it'll
be
be
alright.
alright. It's
Yeah.
12-er.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
think it'll blow the doors off. But
Maybe
I think
80.
it'll-
I think an 80 would be alright. Start me off. Get rid of the duck.
Yeah. No, I think it'll be good. I just wasn't confident enough in it.
Said that from the
To
demo,
get it
didn't you?
myself.
But I thought you double
Yeah.
bluffing me.
No,
Because I thought you double bluffing the
go
chat.
straight back.
You were very quick. You were literally immediately, as soon as people were talking positively about it, you were like, "Yeah, no, I tried the demo. It wasn't great." I was like, "He's buying that. I'm putting a bid in," and I did the cheeky $16 bid, and then fucking nobody bid on it, and it was just me. Spent $16.
I think, and as we've said before, I think it suffers from that whole. What was the Gumbrella?
Yeah.
It's can I get Grumbella? I can't talk.
Polygonal.
Gumbrella vibes.
Polygonal.
Yeah. Yeah. But we'll see.
We will.
We'll see.
We shall.
Delightful. Well, if you like this delightful podcast, feel free to spend £2 on supporting us at patreon.com/the crossplayers. That'll also get you access into our batshit crazy WhatsApp group. Carl's there. You can say hi to him.
He's there.
He's there. And also a big thank you to our patrons, whose names are Nate Ellingsworth, Carl Hughes, Sean Hughes, Jason Frost, Sarah Purbrick, Rebecca Rudranath, Luke Cooper, Kevin Scully, Mark Hammond, Runestorm, Bill Marshall, Eamon Macaulay, Phil Henshaw, Games with T, Reese. Reese, you can probably take your name off that now. You're involved. Andrew Dickinson and Max Wright. Thank you very much. Your contributions
Legends.
are much appreciated.
And we hope you can hear us all this week, Max.
Yeah.
Max.
There we go.
And that's it.
Yeah.
That's a podcast.
That is.
That's podcast done.
Easy.
Cut.
Yeah, let's do that again.
Do that again. I'm not on a Mac.
Rock and roll.
Bye.
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 Kept you waiting, huh?
Thank you.